Have you ever
In the
considered
U.S., suicide is the second leading cause of death of
for
individuals
sure.
between the age of 10 to 34.
Yes, I have.
According to the National Institute of Mental Health, 1 in 5 adults in the U.S. have a mental health illness.
Hello, my name is Victoria Tikellek. I am a student at Lake Park High School, and I started a mental health club called LTTB, which stands for Louder Than the Brain. And I also write a school mental health newsletter. It hones in on various CBT skills that I have learned in outpatient programs and inpatient settings when I was hospitalized due to my own mental health struggles.
So I'm currently working on a newsletter that will be distributed this week. So I've worked on one on validation, radical acceptance, opposite action versus problem solving, as well as Dear Man, which is
Hi, my name is Elena Argianis. I'm a school social worker over at Lake Park High School. I've had the pleasure of working with Victoria and helping her spread awareness for mental health advocacy. She writes a quarterly newsletter that is distributed to all of the students within the school. We are so fortunate to have someone like Victoria who helps break the stigma of mental health illness.
I also volunteer for an organization called Letters Against Depression, where I write letters to those who are struggling and I take on their cases. I also soon plan to get training in becoming a crisis counselor from the National Suicide Crisis Hotline as well as the text line. And this summer I am taking a trip to Jamaica through a volunteer program in order to educate youth about mental health. At University, I would be majoring in psychology as well as minoring in social work and sociology. Attending Elmhurst University will help me kickstart my education journey, in which I eventually plan to earn a PhD in clinical psychology. Because of the pandemic, we all learned how to wear masks, but I feel like we've kind of always worn one. Mental health is a very taboo topic in today's society, and there's a lot of stigma around it. So I'm a mental health advocate and very passionate about it because I believe that it needs to be destigmatized and there needs to be more awareness.
I started a petition and reached out to legislative representatives to start a mental health course that is mandatory.
Social justice is important to me because I believe that not everyone has the same opportunities to get access to mental health resources, especially with playing with the role of insurance companies and what type of insurance people can afford due to their financial and social status. To Elmhurst University, I hope to bring my knowledge and insight about mental health and potentially start a mental health club at Elmhurst as well, and potentially write a mental health newsletter for Elmhurst too.